Hello. Okay, so today's video is going to be about core. Excuse the sheet on my window. I live in the desert. We are in the middle of 3 days over 120 degrees. We all throw whatever we've got over our beautiful windows this 1 week of the year. So anyhow, core. I guess the first one I'm going to go into is the reverted twist. And something that I have learned with this, I've always done this twist with my knees below the pelvis. So thank you for the tip, because it does feel better. So I would instruct students to slowly come down onto their elbows, slowly down onto their back, reach up just to straighten that spine. Bring your arms out to the side. Slowly bring your knees up. Hug them in for a minute or two and let the, or a couple of breaths. And just let the lumbar spine release and relax a little bit. And then bring the right arm out, keeping the left hand on the outside of your left leg for support, keeping the knees up above the pelvis, keeping your right shoulder on the floor, and then breathe in to relax. And I'm also allowing my lumbar spine to have a slight arch. There we go, just to help. The reason I'm keeping my left hand under here is so that today I'm extra tight. I have been for a few days now. So in order to keep my right shoulder on the floor, I am supporting my left knee with my left hand in order to just allow a proper alignment. And then I would press up with that left hand. Again, maybe wiggle to straighten the spine, and then come down to the right. And definitely allowing a little arch in the back, and breathe through it. The next one, I guess since I'm right here, is going to be boat pose. I chose two that I struggle with the most, because that's my challenge, is to start doing them every single day, at least for a little bit, so I can build up to being able to do them rather than avoidance. Coming out of my sit bones, my hands behind my glutes, my knees bent, feet on the floor, pressing into the hands so that I can really straighten my spine. Little bit of chin to chest, and then I'm bringing my legs up, keeping my my spine straight, bringing my arms out straight, and for now, this is my pose. Holding is, while I breathe through it, but really a lot of prana for me for this one. And then the third core is actually the pendant pose, which I think is quite awesome. I'm not at the point of doing it with my, when I stretch my legs out. I don't remove my feet from the floor yet, but that's why I wanted to include this one. Hands next to my knees, fingers in front of my knees. Really, lean forward a little bit so my shoulders are over my wrists, really pressing into the ground and slowly lifting those knees up. Really curling the belly in, keeping my shoulders broad. So that's my new one that I'm going to be definitely adding every day. Because it's targeting two areas that I really want to target. So there's my three. I will go into a fourth one that I started the other day now that I better know how to do a more correct triangle. Something that I've added to my triangle is to twist and come up. Twist and come up. I feel it in my core, I feel it in my stretch, and I feel it in the strength of my legs. So that gives me a few areas of my body that I really want to build strength in. So thank you very much. There's my core video.